Oh, what's up, y'all? What is up, everybody? Man, my apologies that I was not on here at 8 on the dot. That is my apologies, man. I was rushing and trying to get started. We just got chocolate that just came into the room, and we waiting on Miss Ja. Um, what's good with you, Miss Chocolate? I'm finna bring you into the room with me. Miss Choc, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Your phone then froze and I can't hear you. And you got your phone on
Oh,
mute.
that's because I got bad service. Bad service here.
All right, you
Is
just
it
I
in
hear
and
you
out?
now. What's good with you, Miss
All
Choc?
right. Don't ask that. I'm all right.
All right, you got Miss Choc that we
Hold
came
on.
in there.
Give me
She
one
live.
second. Give me 1 second.
Dope, dope. Now we just waiting on Miss Jalisa. So while I'm waiting on them, Choc, I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room right quick while I run through the whole introduction of everything, okay? Well, she put me on mute. I'll come back to it. All right, man. You know how we finna get ready and do this. We waiting on Miss Ja to get ready to come into the room, and then y'all know we're gonna get this thing kicked off, and get ready so we can go all the way in, all the way in. That's what we about to get ready to do. But as always, welcome to the show. It's Mailman. Let's talk about it, and we about to talk about it. You know what I'm saying, baby? We about to talk about it. Y'all ready to talk about it? You know, I'm hoping everybody, if you watching me live, if you're not watching me live, if you watch this stream afterwards, whatever you choose to do, you know what I'm saying? Right, what you got, you know. Thank you for showing me love and support. Again, I thought I was gonna be here 8, but we here now, so fuck it. It don't even matter. We in the building. Um, and as I always like to ask y'all, what did you do great today? What did you accomplish? Who did you cut off? Who did you let remove out your life? You know, what was great for you today? What was your success story for you today? Leave a comment. I always want to start it off with some positive shit. And you know what I'm saying? Just let people know, hey, I want to have fun at the same time. So what did you do? Who did you cut off? And say, fuck it, get out of my life. I don't need you no more. For me, what I did great today, I got all my jobs. Well, I ain't gonna say all. I got a good little amount of my jobs done. So that's a good thing for me. That's great. I enjoyed it. I had a great day. I'm not complaining. And I'm here with y'all. So, it was a good day. I ain't got no complaints at all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no point of complaining. So y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all did today, what was great. And we're gonna get this show rocking. So, hey, tonight's topic is, can a man or a woman dictate how long the significant other is mad at them for cheating? You cheated, your significant other mad, which is understandable. It's not saying it's not. Can you dictate though how long that person stay mad at you? So that's gonna be our topic tonight. And we got Chocolate and we got Miss Jalisa that's about to jump in here. And we finna make this thing rock and roll. So let's bring Chocolate back into the room with us. All right, Choc, you there? All
Yeah.
right, I'm waiting on Jalisa to come into the room. So me and Jalisa finna get ready, and me, Jalisa, Chocolate finna get ready and do this damn thing. And Miss Choc even got down and said, "Fuck it, man, I'm gonna fuck with you even at work." I hope she don't got down cuss nobody out while she on live. Choc, your phone
Nah,
and froze.
not
Your
really.
phone and froze.
It froze up again.
Oh, okay, there you go.
It ain't unfreeze. Did it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unfreeze?
I hear you now.
Hold on. Let me make sure. Can you hear me still?
Oh, yeah, I hear you now. I hear you real clear now. Like you put your mouth right into the mic.
Oh no, because I needed to put my phone up real quick. I got to make these sounds.
Did you Oh, you ain't got no the what's the little things, the little wireless headphones?
Oh, not yet. That's what I want for my birthday. It's some iPhone, some AirPods.
When your birthday?
September 9th, man. It's the same day every year.
I forgot my September night. All right, so next month we gotta remember September 9th. Birthday present, you want you some headphones for your birthday. So we're gonna have to put that in. We're gonna have to put that in the basket to get you some headphones. Make sure we get you some headphones.
Yes, please.
Ja is on black people time right now.
Huh?
Ja is moving on black people time. Let me see what Ja is. Now she's supposed to been in here. And you answered the live faster than she did.
I mean, in my back pocket, my watch is on my wrist. The notification.
Let me see what's she doing. Y'all both might be cooking the other day. She was cooking some pork chop.
Don't forget my friend new body for her birthday.
Miss Ja.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Huh?
I'm a computer retarded.
Oh, well, we waiting on you.
Oh, I was just on my phone there.
Either one. Then you just have to put your headphones in. You're the only one that we waiting on. You moving on black people time. It's understandable. It's what's understood. Don't have to be explained. There she go. All right. There go Miss Ja, y'all. Let's bring Miss Ja into the room here. What's good, Miss Ja?
What's up? Hey, chocolate.
Chocolate. Good so. How you doing, Miss Tanaya?
Good.
Hey, that's what's up. Oh shit, where you in the mood to, John? You got 2 TVs in the wall. What the hell?
Say what?
Where you in the mood to? Oh, you're in Carolina, ain't you?
Yeah, you make me sick. This is my office area. It's junky right now. You want to see it? I don't know how to work this.
Just turn the phone around. You got the TV in the back wall.
Hold on, because I was eating.
I know, because I was trying to eat some shit and I couldn't. Oh, those some windows.
Yeah, okay. They're windows.
Okay, all right, that's dope.
Thank you.
Dope. I like it. I fuck with it. That's
Thank
your office.
Yep.
I fuck with that. All
right.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into this thing. We're gonna get the rocking and rolling, man. So chocolate, did you the topic and Miss Ja, the topic tonight is, can you dictate how long your significant other is mad at you? Do you have the right to dictate that, or should you just sit back, be patient, go with them, whenever they over it and they want to give you, then that's what they had a right to do it. Can you do that? Can you dictate that? Or is it, nah, you got a time limit. Hey, look, you've been mad at me for the last 3 weeks, and now you need to get over that shit, move on. Goddamn, come on, let's keep it moving. Goddamn, that shit is water under the bridge. Why the fuck we still talking about something 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks? I mean, it depends on what it is.
If he, your significant, he or she, they cheat on you. They cheat on you.
Man,
they go out. If they go out and get them, for the guys, they go get them a little side cookie. You know what I'm saying? But they still come home to the main cookie. They ain't leave the main cookie. They still
because that's where home at. Of course they ain't gonna leave, but they ain't want to get caught either.
I mean, they might do one. That's true. They don't want to get caught. Okay, but they did get caught. They got caught in the middle of it. Bam, they got playing in somebody else's pool. Now, here we go. It's understandable. You and your feelings a little bit. You're a little mad.
A little bit.
You and your feelings a little bit about it.
A little lot.
Okay, but how long is long enough?
You can't put a time frame on my healing. You can't put a time frame on my healing. You'd already volunteered me to be hurt. You volunteered me in the situation that we didn't even talk about. Like,
why did I volunteer you into something? I didn't sign your name up in the hat.
You volunteered me when you decided to go out here and be. First of all, you volunteered me when you said, "Hey, I'm ready for a committed relationship," and I said, "Okay" to that shit. And then you go out and you decide that, oh, monogamy is too much for me. So now I want to go out here and play in this right here. And then the thing about it is, you You do all of this shit for some temporary bullshit, and then it interferes with home. But you have the audacity to tell me not only are you going to volunteer me into the bullshit, but you're going to tell me, you're going to give me a time frame of when I'm supposed to heal.
Okay, but Jai, I got you. Okay, you're right. Especially if you come in and you say you want to be in a committed relationship. Okay, that's understood. I got it. That's clear and understandable.
Right.
But now I go out, I do some shit. In the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, this transpires, everything is good. Everything just in one thing leads to another. I do this.
You shouldn't have even put yourself in that situation.
I mean, sometimes you might not intentionally put yourself in a situation.
You realize that something gonna put you in an uncomfortable situation, and you in a committed relationship, and you don't want to fuck up home. You should already be able to remove yourself from that.
I mean,
why
it's easy to say it, but sometimes you get put into a situation that you just can't. It might be somebody you work with. It
don't matter unless a gun is put to your head. Your ass is supposed to have power over yourself.
Okay, I agree with that. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that either. You right. You're supposed to be able to control yourself, power. So that is an agreement. But I done did it now. Okay, it's done. You got the right to be mad, but it's not no old. Like I give you an example. I know somebody they cheated on their wife. When they cheated on their wife, the picture went out, Jai, can't see.
Okay, I'm coming.
They cheated on their wife. When they cheated on their wife, at the end, the wife told them that they had to go get an STD test, which is understandable. I'm not knocking it. You don't want nothing.
Hell yeah.
I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. That's I'm with that. Okay, cool. So now you go do that. Now you did the STD test. Everything comes back negative. Now it's still the wife. Don't touch me. Oh, I don't feel like being bothered. Oh, I ain't done. You should have thought about that before you touch this bitch. Oh, you should. All these things. Okay, it's cool for you to goddamn to throw that. I can deal with that. Now, I've been doing this for 2 months now. At some point, you gotta goddamn live and let go.
But who's to tell you how can you tell me that that's the point? Yeah, at some point, but you can't determine what point that is.
What you say,
Chad? Why you so quiet over there?
I'm not quiet. I'm trying to tell you, I wore both shoes. I got cheated on and cheated on somebody.
Your phone going in and out, Chad.
I'm gonna be mad. I don't care. I'm gonna be mad forever. That's just what. And then I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna torture you probably forever.
You gonna be mad forever? How you gonna be mad forever? You can't be mad forever. If you with the person, you supposed to move on. How you gonna be mad?
Just don't do it to me. Just don't do it to me. Just don't do it to me. But I'm gonna be an asshole forever. Oh Lord, and don't let me lay my eyes on her. Don't let me lay my eyes on her. God forbid if I lay my eyes on her, baby.
Oh, baby, let me tell you.
Why? What? It shouldn't even matter. It shouldn't even. First of all, okay, before we get to that part, how you gonna stay mad forever if we still together?
Douglas said forever.
I can't hear you, Chuck. The phone breaking up. I want you to explain why you just won't leave then.
Why? Then it ain't gonna be no more fun. Cause then you gonna cut me off.
So then you like, hold on. You say it ain't gonna be no fun, and you what now?
You gonna cut me off. As soon as you leave, you gonna block me. I really ain't gonna come around. Like who I'm gonna torture next?
So you want to torture him?
I'm an asshole.
Chocolate. Now that's petty as fuck.
You want to put him through misery.
That's petty as fuck, friend.
Why you want
10 days, baby, 28.
Why you want to put him through misery?
Huh?
Why you want to put him through misery?
Why I won't do what?
Why you want to put him through misery?
Yeah, it was misery. It was misery.
You need to have some headphones. Your phone
you
is
need to put
hard.
some headphones on, Chalk, because we can't. You talking, but we can't hear you.
You really can't hear me? Nothing I'm saying?
I mean, we hear you, but it's going in and out.
Oh.
I can hear you now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, I was saying it was agony and pain when you did it.
I agree.
Yeah, agony too.
If you never found out about it, you wouldn't have. If you never found out about it,
because
you
you
wouldn't
gotta
be
think
what
about
type
it.
of pain. So what kind of pain
Not
are you in?
necessarily, but we're not gonna go. We're
had
not gonna go there either.
What you mean not necessarily? If you never knew about it, you wouldn't have been in no pain. You would have been hugging and
But
kissing.
you feel it. A woman feels that shit anyway. Here we go with that shit because we about to start.
Woman intuition shit. A woman
Y'all
cannot feel
forgive
the
my
man's
service at this store. Y'all know Porterdale ain't no real city, so y'all know they ain't got no towers out here for real. I just want to be.
Man, hold on. That one. Here we go with that woman intuition shit. Like, you
That shit is real.
Huh?
You believe in woman intuition?
Absolutely. We all gonna know.
Okay,
we talked about this shit on
Studio Talk.
Yeah, we talked about this shit on Studio Talk. We already had this conversation.
What is a woman intuition? Tell me what is it like?
Man, Reggie, you already know, man. Stop playing.
No, we got people watching.
Listen though.
But
men have it too. You
nah,
know
men just know when y'all doing some fucked up shit. Like we just.
How you know, man? How you know?
All right, I'm gonna tell you how.
Your body language done changed up. Your
the routine.
What they call it? The routine that changed up. How you answer me differently. You answering the phone. Everything. You done switched it all up.
Okay, let me show you. See, we as men ain't that intuition shit. We going off facts. I give you a fact one.
Here y'all go with that bullshit.
Right.
Go ahead and sound like.
Go
ahead and sound like Sheffield because he finna start.
Now I'm finna show you some real shit. This real shit. All right, years ago, probably this is probably when me and my kids' mom was together. This was like 2005.
Oh, this was like 6 years ago.
Oh yeah,
that don't count.
Stupid.
Lord, no, okay. I'm gonna show you. This just a fact. This is how we as men do fact shit. We don't go off that intuition shit. So my kid's mom said that she was about to get ready to go out. All right, cool. You say you're going out. I'm about to get ready to go. I go out to the car. I don't tell her what I'm doing when I go out to the car. Chuck, you just look dangerous with that knife in your hand. You just make it look bad. Like you just make it like that shit that look dangerous talking about cheating on you right now. And you got a knife in your hand. So she so back to the stories. I go outside to the car. When I go out to the car, I write the mileage down on the car.
Cause your ass knew something was up.
But hold on though.
Here you go with the bullshit.
Hold on. I got now. So
Angela?
she what Fox say? So I wrote the mileage down on the car. So okay, cool. I come back in the house, go do what the fuck you gonna do. I'm cooling now. Let's see. Now she's supposed to be going to the club. Now the club is in Decatur. Club is all the way in Decatur.
Okay.
We stay in Lithia Springs. So that's like maybe about 20 miles, 20
from
23 miles back. So that's about
from the crib you in now?
No, hell no. That was hell no. That was
okay.
It was we were staying in some apartments.
Okay.
So it was like about 23 miles from the apartments to there, about 23 miles back. All right, cool. She get back home. I go out, I check the mileage on the car. She done only went about 5 miles. How the fuck you done went to the club? That's 20.
She didn't tell you what club she was going to.
Oh, yeah, she did. She told me what she was going to. The club, the one in Decatur. That's how I know. So you going to Decatur.
But you know she car. You know
she and got it with her friend.
Well, you know what?
I do stupid stuff like that.
Y'all, hold on though. Y'all probably should have been a friend in at that time because she didn't think of that lie. She didn't think of that lie to say, "Hey, I parked the car and I rode with them." See, she didn't come up with that lie. So when I checked the miles, now she fucked up. Now I know what you done been at.
But what made you check the miles? What made you go out there that particular day and check the miles?
Because he was too busy being Angela.
Nah, because he had an intuition. Something got that ass up and told him to go check the motherfucking
when y'all
lounge.
try to say intuition, y'all try to make it seem like y'all feel it in y'all bones or some shit.
Nigga, you felt it in yours too. You
feel it in
your ass up.
No, it wasn't nothing in my bones. It was some shit that I can't remember. That shit was so fucking long ago. I can't remember the exact reason.
Call and see.
Hell no, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. Shit, that shit turns to an argument on this damn live stream. I'm finna get to arguing with that motherfucker. Because she already get on my nerves with goddamn no. Hell no. I can't remember. And then even if I caught, she gonna come up with some lie. And then she
don't do it like that. She has grown from that.
Shit, hell no. That motherfucker. I'm trying to get that motherfucker married. I'm trying to get her ass married out. She got her new boyfriend. I'm trying to get them motherfuckers. I want this nigga to marry her. I would walk her ass down the aisle like, here you go, dog. Please take this motherfucker out of my hand.
You gonna walk her down the aisle too?
Yeah, walking down the aisle.
Hell, man.
I would give her ass away. Gladly give her ass away. Look, my dude, anybody goddamn got anything to say? If anybody raise their hand, we're gonna have a goddamn problem. Don't nobody raise their hand in this motherfucker. Give her ass away. No. So I don't know what it was, but it was something she did. It was something she did that wasn't adding up.
Big King, say it one more time.
Something at work. There's something that was transpiring at work. I can't remember the exact reason what she did, but it was something she did. So going back to the whole intuition thing, it wasn't no bone. I feel shit in my bones. It was on.
It don't matter where you felt it at. It was an intuition.
You trying to say that y'all can just feel that when a man is cheating? No, you can't, because I think your dude probably cheated on you so many times, and you just caught him that once.
But that don't mean that you. That doesn't mean that just because you caught him that one time doesn't mean that you never had that intuition. Some women would rather not have that argument. They would rather save face. Some people going into a relationship, you expect certain shit, so you be like, okay, well, I'm
going in a relationship expecting to be cheated on this. You shouldn't be mad if you expect that.
If you come in a relationship, I'm saying like in the beginning of a relationship, like beginning, not even like a committed relationship, even just getting to know somebody, you expect certain things to happen within the beginning of that relationship.
What? Okay.
So some women, not saying myself, but I'm saying some women, you know, they're like, okay, well, we're gonna give him time to get his shit together, or you know what I'm saying? Like you already know, like you weren't the only chick he was talking to at that time, so now he got to earn his shit out. So some women give him that time frame, you know, a certain time frame to get his shit together.
Okay, but listen to what you just said. You can't end the relationship. Knowing
not this boyfriend girl. I mean, it could be just an established friendship, you know, where you're trying to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And you know that, hey, I'm fucking with you fucking with me, but then we don't have a title, so there's a possibility you doing X, Y, and Z.
Well,
so now that we get to this point where we're having this conversation about being in a committed relationship, then we know, oh well, there's some shit that you got to cut off, some shit you gotta, you know, iron out, some doors you need to close.
Why I gotta close some doors? Why I gotta cut off my friends?
The fuck? But see, Reggie, you got to take yourself out of that. No. Take you out of that shit. All the way out. Take you all the way out.
You don't know nothing about it.
Okay.
Right. Say it again, child.
They're asking questions to be asking. He just asking questions to be asking. He trying to be on y'all side. Child,
but he gonna talk, you know, good and well. He can't have that conversation because he don't want to cut off his friends.
I'm not gonna cut out my friends. Y'all my friends. So why should I cut y'all off? I should cut y'all off. So now I'm up against the wall now. So I got my girl saying cut y'all. Chocolate said I wish you would.
But you ain't hitting none of us, so we good.
So what if he ain't hitting none? What if he ain't hitting none?
Say what, Chalk? You
he ain't hitting none of his friends. Why he gotta cut off?
Chalk, I couldn't hear you.
I didn't say nothing.
What if he ain't hitting none of his? What if he ain't hitting none of his friends? What if he ain't hitting none of his friends?
Well, then it's okay I mean, you have to establish some type of trusted relationship. It can start from there.
No trust.
Okay. So we can start.
What you say, Chalk? No, the fuck.
You made that. I said no trust. Yeah, if it ain't no trust, it ain't nothing. For real, for real.
So
Just
he-
two motherfuckers
so-
together that don't listen.
So Chuck, so he can keep his
Right.
friends coming into your relationship with female friends.
Yeah, don't drop your female friends because at the end of the day, I'm a peep game. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah. Listen, because one thing about females, they gonna let it be known.
They gonna let it be known. Absolutely.
Especially when
Reggie
she
know
gonna
that
look at you
shit.
crazy. She gonna always that
He
part.
know that
Don't
shit
get me
from
started,
first
y'all.
time,
Don't
got it?
listen. Don't make me show out in the king. Don't make me show out in the king. Y'all know I take it there.
I'm single.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell
I'm
y'all.
always single. So.
Cause look, the party keep no.
Your phone breaking up.
Your
Y'all.
phone breaking up, child.
To see. Okay,
What?
so Keith had put his number in a stripper's phone. We were
Okay.
all at a party. He put his number in a stripper's phone and didn't even know that I was walking up to even see what he was doing. And then when I caught him, the little bitch gonna turn around and say, "I'm gonna make sure I call you, friend." Mm-hmm. Make sure you do
That was
it.
your friend.
She could call both of y'all and make some money.
What friend?
Well, yeah,
He
you know,
not
go back
doing
to
it
like they
night.
say. They go back to sister wives.
No damn sister wives. Shut the hell up.
You can't be sister wives, Chuck?
You frozen, child. On purpose.
Y'all is off the chain. Okay. So back to this now. All right. So now,
Okay, if
what
we
what-
can
what-
have
what
sister
kind of-
wives, then
what
I
would
can
you
have
say?
hoes
What is a significant time limit?
until I'm tired.
Well,
Until I'm tired.
I'm different now. Listen,
That's
I'm like
significant.
chocolate is like deliberately.
Okay, so
like
you say, hold on. Let me say, okay, Chuck. So you say until you tired. So if you gonna have this attitude, can you get some booty, or is no?
Can he get some?
From you.
Chad,
You said
that's
from
a-
you, fool.
Yeah, he can't get none.
From you, from his woman.
Yeah.
That's all day. No, but I'm gonna tease you all day. I'm gonna make sure I ain't got no clothes on.
Well, see, I'm different because what I don't want is for me not to give it to you. You go out here again and do it because then it's gonna be 10 times worse, and now my hurt is a little more. So I can't say that.
No, you just
But I
don't
can-
know.
Hold on. Okay, hold on, so I can understand. So, Chuck, you say you gonna walk around naked to tease and make him feel some type of way and still not get none. John, you say
pretend
you
like I'm
like
all
that
on
you
camera.
don't want to give none because if you give him some and then he still
No,
gonna cheat.
I didn't say that. You heard me wrong.
What did you say?
You always hear me wrong.
No, I'm trying to. That's why I had to stop it. What did you say?
I said that I'm not like that. I don't want to be like Chop now. I'll give it to him, but that's after he take the STD test and he good to go. Then we good to go because I don't want.
You
to
so
drive
soft.
him.
You're gonna get up.
Yes, absolutely.
Cut your camera off. Cut her camera off. Sick of her shit. Every year we got to go through
Get on my
the same shit.
damn nerve.
Oh shit!
You damn right. Who else I'm supposed to give it to?
Your damn self, girl. You don't give it up to that man. Not yet. It's too soon.
So it's too soon. But then he gonna go out and do it again. So then he go and do
that's
it
when
again.
you
Who
cut his
fault is
damn
it that
throat.
time?
And that's when you become Angela Bassett and set all that shit on fire.
Like, why so violent? Okay, let me ask you this. You got all these women. I don't even see what's the point about a little cookie on the side. You got
Man, of course you don't, Reggie. Take yourself out of that shit.
You got all these people that's doing threesomes nowadays. What you do a threesome?
So what's the point of cheating if your woman is down for that?
Okay, but hold on. Would you do a threesome?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nope.
so if you do a threesome,
Ew.
then what you say, Chop? You ain't doing a threesome?
Hell no.
I'm a
That river ain't for me, baby. I can't swim in that.
I'm good.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're right.
if you do a threesome,
You're right, y'all, because y'all know I'm a square.
If you do a threesome, then what's the difference if he still
Because we know, and that's us having fun together. Not for him. That's not incentive for him to go out and sleep with someone. If your woman is down for stuff like that, then why would you go and sneak around with another bitch? Like that's stupid as fuck.
Okay, but even if he just you
we
right.
don't have an open marriage. I mean, an open relationship.
I get you. You right. He's down, but I don't get why you mad just because he went and did something that he can do with you. He can do something with you. He doing it with he getting pussy with you, so you mad because he doing it without you?
Yes.
Because so there's a difference. Like that's a boundary that you don't cross. Like if you and your woman are doing whatever in the bedroom, as spontaneous as y'all may be, why would you go and sneak around and do some shit like that? Like that's stupid as fuck.
What you say, Chop?
Yep. What is that? Why would
your phone breaking up again, Chop?
You gonna feel some? If I get that cat away, you gonna feel some type of.
If you get you said if you get a cat away, now that's another subject.
You gonna feel some type of way.
See, that's some bullshit, Reggie.
But that's another subject. We women differently, and I'm gonna say the difference. A man, we can go sleep with a woman, and no emotions, no feelings, no nothing. It's no ties. We can sleep with it and keep moving.
And you selfishly make that decision because you don't think about the feelings and emotion of your significant other.
I mean, you do.
That's the problem.
To find out. You do.
Women always find out.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Okay, Reginald.
That's not true. That's not my kid's mama didn't catch me.
Just because she didn't catch you doesn't mean she didn't know, Reggie.
I mean,
some women may love you enough and hard enough.
No, she assumed and tried.
What?
Right. So there you go, Reggie. She knew.
But you got to catch.
Talk, I can't hear you.
What?
We're going to do this next time.
Yeah, Chuck gonna have to definitely be out because Chuck, I don't know, she's serving burgers and goddamn the same damn thing.
It's stupid.
Goddamn, Chuck, Miss Chocolate.
Okay.
We know what you know. That's
Piece of cake.
Oh, I get it. Oh,
Fine.
they Chuck.
I appreciate it. That's all.
You're welcome, bro.
Miss T said no turtle tonight. I had to catch on. I had to catch on to what she was saying. Y'all two is crazy. Finish on. Okay, so drop back what you were saying now.
Hold on, I'm about to get on my computer.
I'm trying to. I lost my thought when I was getting the text message. But
about giving it away. Yeah, let me do what you do. Let me do what you do, and then
girl, bye. You know it's gonna be a different story then. Motherfuckers don't know how to handle that shit.
To that instance, when you have an instance like. Your camera was better on the other one. I'm just saying.
Shoot. Don't let them do you like that, Jar. Come back.
All right. To answer that question, what you saying about if a woman go sleep with a man, like I say, when y'all sleep with a man, y'all sleep with a man in emotions. Y'all been studying this motherfucker for probably 2-3 months before you chose to sleep with him. You probably knew you wanted to sleep with him, but it was 2-3 months, and then whatever the preparation leading up to it before you finally slept with him. Be that if it's somebody you work with, he been telling you some sweet things. Be that if it's
So you mad?
But it's a difference. I don't have no emotional ties to this female that I slept with. So it's
no
different.
Just because I study you don't mean I got emotions for you.
But how do we know that you don't have emotions for that that you slept with? Because you told us we're supposed to trust.
Man, I can cut a female off like a motherfucker.
Trust you to be monogamous, or I couldn't trust you to be faithful. But you want me to trust your word. Your words ain't shit.
Could they be lying?
Because a man, I can cut a motherfucker off.
We don't, but that's the thing though. I don't know that. All I know at this moment is that you decided that you wanted to fall in some other pussy and then come back over here and fall in mine too. In the same manner.
Okay, so how long should a man wait then? How long should that person wait? Should I And
Did you
you
ask
gotta
me
give me a number. Chocolate already said forever. We know forever ain't gonna work. Cause see, when Chocolate talking about forever, he gonna cheat on you again, Chocolate. I'm just telling
That's
you again.
okay. And that's listen, Mel, and that's okay because when I do it back, when I come back with it, oh, that bitch gonna be grand as fuck. And you better be ready for it, cause I'm bringing it
You
to
gotta
your
have a
face.
threesome.
It ain't no hiding. It ain't no
Yeah,
hiding.
why won't you just go ahead and do the threesome?
No, cause I don't want no coochie.
You can do it with two guys.
You don't have to.
Excuse me.
Hey, get out of here. Ain't no nigga gonna let no other nigga touch his woman.
Ja, you know I can't say what I want to say, bro. You too.
Man, get out of here. You real tripping. Ain't no nigga finna let no other nigga touch his woman willingly. Man, you crazy as hell. Not his woman.
Oh, so it matters.
That's a woman. You're not finna let no other nigga penetrate your woman.
So it matters what he feels, but it didn't matter how she felt when you decided to go do it.
I'm not saying that it did. I'm not saying that it didn't matter when I chose to do it. I'm not saying that it didn't matter. I take accountability of that. But you can't just hold that over my head like a black cloud.
Y'all can.
No, you can't hold that. You can't hold that over me like a black cloud. Huh?
Why do you feel like it's your decision to put a time frame on my healing? Already. I can't hear you, child.
Say it again, child.
I was agreeing with what you were saying, Ja. Who are you to tell me how long I can be upset?
Right. Okay. And you didn't even have that conversation. Like, how is that an agreement? But then you didn't have the decency to come to me and say, hey, I feel X, Y, and Z before you decided to go out and cheat.
I'm not taking that part from you. What I'm saying, that part is not you. You're right. I didn't come speak with you about that.
So I'm supposed to just be like, oh well, he said he's sorry, so let me just chop this shit up and move forward and fuck how I feel just to pacify your feelings.
That's exactly what he is saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, Top. I'm just saying I get you. You have the right to be. You have your right to be mad, and you have the right to feel some type of way. I'm not taking that away. But what I'm also pointing out in that situation is, if you're gonna be mad 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I come in the house.
I don't know because I don't know how hurt I am by that. That depends on. There's a lot of factors that play a part in that. A, how long have we been together? B, how many sacrifices? How many sacrifices in this relationship? How many times have I already gone through this? How many times have I already taken your bullshit and turned it into sweet sugar just to pacify your ego and your feelings? And how many times have I lost myself in you just so that you just
talk about it, Ja?
And here we go. How many times have I lost myself chasing you for you?
Okay. Listen to the key words you just said, though. The last word. What was the last word you just said?
Chasing you for you, meaning
for you. So you know who I am already now.
No. Chasing you for you, meaning I'm chasing you to open up, to speak, to be that open with me, to have those type of conversations, because I don't understand why this keeps happening. But you forget all the other 5 points I just brought up. You know, so all of that plays a factor in how long it's going to. It's not like I just get up in the middle of the night and say, oh, today I'm going to be mad at so-and-so because he did X, Y, and Z. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay, that's a good point what you made. I'm not going to take your point away with what you just said on that. But if you say you forgive me,
that don't mean I forgive you internally. A lot of us, none of us do.
But that. A lot of females would say I forgive you, but time they get mad, they throw that shit in your face.
But forgiveness doesn't mean that I forget it. And forgiveness doesn't mean that I forgave you eternally. Forgiveness means that I forgave you to this point. When I say I forgive you, there's no way instantly that anybody in the world can instantly forgive anyone.
You don't have to instantly forgive. It doesn't have to be an instant forgive.
So if I tell you I forgive you right now, I forgave you on the surface. Me saying I forgive you means that I am willing to work towards us healing, you know, for me to heal and working towards trusting you again and putting in that work to actually, you know, mend our relationship. But that doesn't mean I'm going to that's instantly going to happen, because what you did hurt me. You know, and so and I think we talked about this on Studio Talk before, but you know, let's talk about relationships with parents. You know, relationships with our moms or our fathers or whomever, and we still hold on to that same hurt from our childhood. So how can you expect me that to allow you to hurt me, and then you also give me a time frame where you have had past trauma in your life that you haven't even healed from? How fair is that? So it's okay for you to take your time and heal through past trauma, but then this recent trauma right here, you're asking me to immediately forgive.
Okay, so now that being said,
exactly,
everything has a time limit, like we were talking about, though.
Not
if a person, if you still holding on to something that you were scared to face from your past, it's your fault. I feel like that's your fault. If you're not willing to address it, because the only way that you can address something, or only way you can fix something, is by addressing it. So if you're not willing to go in and take accountability and say, you know what, it doesn't matter if it's your mom, your uncle, your sister, your cousin, whoever it is that hurt you. If you're not willing to take accountability to say, you know what, I need to go in and fix this for myself, then you can't keep pushing that same excuse off on the next person. You have to be willing to fix that. But you're trying to say because you hurt and you dealt with past trauma or past hurt that I have, since I dealt with that for 10 years, and it took me 10 years to deal with that I should be able to have 10 years to deal with this.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is...
But hold up.
Go ahead, Chop.
Go ahead, Chop.
Oh, I was just saying, though, like, y'all just basing it off of...
Chop, put your person.
You got people like...
We can't hear you,
Chop. Aggravate my soul. I'm trying to make a sandwich. God damn. I said, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said you have to take into consideration those that suffer from mental health, because those of us that suffer, we're never gonna let shit go for real. Like, we're gonna say it's okay, but behind closed doors, nothing gets let go. And that's just unreal. So when you come in and I done already told you about my past trauma, and I already told you what I don't like, and then you go back and you do something like that, and then you gonna hurt me, and you think I'm not gonna turn back and hurt you, I done already warned you in the beginning. That's what I'm like. You can't just base it off of a stable-minded person. It's some of us that have mental health issues.
Okay, so let me put it there. I get you on that. I get you on the mental health, and I get that part. But who fault is that, though? Is it if you choose to get in a relationship?
It's your damn fault for going out and fucking that bitch when I told you how I was gonna feel about it before.
Tell him again, Chop.
Yeah, that part. That part. Your fault. Now, you got two decisions: either no sex or get your ass whooped.
So I got to get an ass whooping from you in order to have sex. Or if I don't want an ass whooping, I don't have sex. Them my options.
Say that again, Reg.
Chocolate said you got two options. Either no sex and deal with it. Either she gives you no sex and you just got to deal with it.
Chocolate said that she was going to intentionally give this man blue balls.
She just threw in another loop, though. Not only is no sex,
absolutely,
option one, no sex,
Vaughn,
or option two, get your ass whooped, and then you can have sex. So I'm assuming, you gonna do the ass whooping?
Mm-hmm. Chocolate gonna fuck that man up regardless. Like, ain't gonna be no end or. This shit is crazy.
Your car. Listen, I probably kick the door.
Why you gonna touch the car? What does the car got to do with
the car too?
What does the car got to do with it?
Listen, anything that got anything to do with you. Anything that got anything to do with you.
Yeah, that's the type of one we are.
But Chop, why you gonna
that's part of healing.
What do my car do to you?
It's something to smash on. It's something that you care about, and you didn't care about my damn feelings, so I don't care about your ride.
Whoa, so you gonna go after me through my car when my car ain't doing nothing to you?
let me swing at you and you move and I miss. Oh, I'm going to go kick that car off.
Chocolate. What? They have therapy sessions for people like you. When we hang up, I'm gonna text you the therapy number.
Yes. Chocolate, it sound like you need to sit down on the couch.
Hey, lying.
You need to have that one-on-one session, that couch session.
Listen. I go to therapy for real. Listen, I go to therapy for real. My therapist, she give me the best advice. She tell me to be quiet.
She told you to do what?
Be quiet. I say that. She know I'm a shit starter. She know I confirm. So,
but Reggie, here's the thing though. She gonna deprive him of sex, right? And then he gonna go out here and he gonna fuck another bitch again, and she gonna be even madder.
Exactly. That's
why
I'm like,
beat his ass.
Chocolate, you just want to get violent.
You deserve it at this point. You gonna go do it again?
You ain't completing your home duties.
What are those?
You dropped the ball on your home duties. If I'm coming home and if I'm coming home and you my woman, you supposed to be the one that's gonna make sure that we got down sexually, I'm good. You know, we got down tag team and everything else. And sexually, if that's my number, if I shouldn't have to go out to get sex from somebody else. And granted, I did go cheat. I get it, because you're gonna say he already done cheated, so you already went out and got some outside. But then you're gonna come on top of that. I done told you, okay, my bad. I apologize.
Okay, then
what can I do to make it better?
Then, what if everybody just compromised? Okay, so boom, you cheated, right? So let me go out and do my thug thizzle for one.
Why tit for tat though? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Tit for tat. Just it ain't wrong though. It's just getting a little taste. I'm just tasting.
No. Well, you know, Mailman okay anyway, because he don't want no monogamous relationship. That nigga don't give a fuck.
I mean, I don't control your body. Hell, I can't tell you what the goddamn do. Shit, I don't got no papers on you. So how the fuck can I tell you who you can go lay down and sleep with? I don't give a damn. If a woman go out and want to lay down and sleep with another dude, ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't own you. So.
But if you were in a monogamous relationship with her, how would you feel then? After you went out and cheated, and then she decided that she's that type of woman to go out and inflict the same pain that you gave her.
I don't know what them is.
Man, shut the hell up. So this thing.
I'll say this. The real talk. I'll say this for real talk. All right, my ex, the last relationship that I was in, the one that I was in,
the one you let go, father.
Yeah. The one that my last relationship. I get like with her, you know, it meant a lot to me to not go out and do her wrong. So I took that seriously.
Can you grab?
That was one of the things. Kind of go back to the beginning of the situation. It was explained. She explained it to me in the beginning. You know, so it was kind of, we was on the same page. So for her, she meant a lot, you know, lot to me. So with her, I was selfish with her. I wouldn't want no other dude to be with her. Hell no, I was in my feelings on her. Yes, I would say I wouldn't definitely want no other dude with her, because I was in my feelings with her. That's why.
Did that stop you from cheating as well?
Yeah, my feelings with her was more.
Don't scratch your neck now.
No. My feelings with her was more in tune with her.
Thank you so much.
I was more in tune with her than because at this time, shit, you done seen, you like, man, these other hoes.
I didn't even put the burgers. I'm just trying to.
So at that time, it was more like, yeah. After her, I don't give a fuck. If a woman gonna accept me for me now. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the fuck is it, look.
And what is it she accepting again?
Shit, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I'm not gonna goddamn. I'm not committed. I don't consider if I go fuck another girl, it's cheating. For me, it's not cheating.
But that's because you're not in an agreed upon committed relationship.
Exactly. I'm agreeing that I can do what I want to do. So if you choose to fuck with me, and you choosing to say, okay, I'm fucking with him, knowing he gonna do what he want to do in the beginning.
Okay, and your lady friend should be able to do what she want to do.
Though. So that's the difference, though, man. Like the difference.
At this point, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I say, I don't control no woman. So I wouldn't care if you're right. If she's my lady friend and she choose to go out and want to go fuck with somebody else, then she choose it. Now, once she make that decision, though, if I did ever want to get serious with her, that's taken out the table.
Well, we know that you don't want to get serious with her because you don't want to get serious with anybody. So therefore, she don't give a fuck about.
I mean, I'm just saying, once it's taken out the table, it's the table. So, say it again, Chop.
So you won't fool with her the long way. You won't fool with her the long way because she chose to handle her business as a grown single woman, like you're doing, as a grown single man, and then if you decided
I see the difference with who I am today, you're gonna still get treated good regardless. I don't give a fuck if I'm not your. I don't have to be your main monogamous, and I'm not gonna treat you any. If a woman go out, she go sleep with her. This is me, particular. A woman with the man that I am now. If I'm fucking with a woman and she go out and she fuck with another nigga, and she cool and she loyal to me, and we have a good relationship, I'm gonna treat her the same. Hey, look, goddamn, what you doing tonight? Come on, you want to go out to dinner? Want to go out to the movies? Come on, you want to go on a trip? I'm gonna treat her the same. I'm not gonna look at her no difference because I already know what I'm coming into it with. So I'm not going to treat her any different. I'm gonna still treat her just as good. Only thing that comes off the table that will be removed off that table would be the fact of if we wanted to move forward, that's the only thing that comes off the table, her being my main woman. But other than that, everything else, we good because I know who I am.
You ain't shit. She can't become your main woman because she went out and had sex on her own timing, just like you do.
Just like you did, right?
Just like you do. But the relationship comes off the table because she chose not to only give her attention to you, and you're not even her man for real. Let's be real, man. That's selfish as fuck.
Because she chose to go lay down, and I know it sounds selfish. I'm not gonna lie, it does. But she chose to go open her legs for another dude. So once you chose,
and you decided to open yours for another woman, what the fuck you mean?
I don't have to.
Right, and you put that dick in another bitch.
You say that, but it depends on what position you're doing, baby. And if you don't know what kind of position that is, then you need to go back to the drawing board, goddamn.
Right. What you tell her? Slide on the pole, baby.
My legs.
Hey!
What you tell her, man? Slide on the pole, baby. Yeah. Stop playing me. You ain't gotta open your legs, poo-poo. We know you ain't gotta open up your leg, but that don't mean that you ain't drilling.
Right now. It's just you can't. When I'm selfish with my wife. I don't want everybody. I don't know if you.
She's not your woman because you said that you don't want this.
Thank you. She's
not my woman, but it's completely taken off the table now for you to be my woman.
How? Because she pulling you on you?
Not because you pulling you on me.
Exactly, and he don't like it.
She gonna say a damn you on you.
He can't handle it.
No, I'm selfish.
That's what it is, man.
That's crazy as fuck, man. That's a double standard. Like, what do you mean?
It is. I'm not gonna say that.
So you could go out here and say, I don't want you. You come off of the table saying, I don't want anything monogamous, anything committed. You know, I want to
just continue fucking you. Let me
take you out. No, his saying, I want to have fun. So you want to?
Yeah, let's have fun. Let's have fun.
You want to have fun?
Let me take you out. Shit, look, here go his shit. I've been looking at this right here for a little minute now. You want to go try this?
Right.
You know that's his shit. So stop it.
Right. So he want to have fun. With other women, like I ain't want nothing. I just want to have fun, man. I just want to have fun. Okay, so it's okay for you to have fun with multiple women, but then you meet a woman, a version of yourself. You on mute, Mel. You on mute. Oh,
I ain't say nothing.
No, that's all, Mel. He on mute. He on the phone.
Oh,
All right, finish what you were saying. Finish what you were saying.
So you meet a woman version of yourself who says the same thing to you. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for anything committed. I just want to have fun.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's saying the same shit I'm saying.
Right. So you meet the person that's saying, you meet the female version of yourself.
Okay.
You telling me that if eventually you guys get to a point where it's like, dang, I don't really, I'm really feeling you, man. Like, you cross all the boxes plus some.
Okay.
You're telling me because she decided to be the mailman version of yourself, you're like, nah, I can't do it anymore because you decided.
I need some containers.
We still can have fun. I'm not taking the fun. We still going, if we're going on trips and
No,
travel.
Right, of course you still want to though. Of course you still want to drop that D off though. Yeah, you still want to do that though. Look at you.
But you're saying
Go ahead
You still getting the benefits of it.
see the difference. No.
You still get the benefits. You're not losing the benefits.
But neither are you. Because the same thing you'll do with her, your birthday come around, you're gonna do it with somebody else.
Huh.
Hold on, what you mean? When my birthday come around,
I want you to shut it down.
You may take a trip.
I'm sorry, Vaughn. I'm on a podcast. Oh yeah.
But then when your birthday come around, you may not want to take that same trip with her. You want to have fun and take another girl. Or shit.
Yeah,
I might not tell her about that trip. I ain't gonna tell her about the trip.
Oh, so it's okay for you to do dumb shit like that. But
secrets Whoa!
Did you hear that?
I don't have to tell her about the trip though, because again, like you say, we not together.
Okay, so but the point is that you're saying that if she were to do that,
I have the right to take that off the table.
And she does too.
She can take it off the table. I won't care, but she can take it off the table.
But then you say that she won't ever, even if y'all get to that point where you want to be.
It won't never be no committed. It won't be no commitment. Too many nudes and had you. No.
But so a million women can have you and it's okay. They can play all over. Your body is their playground. But because she decides to sleep with somebody else, it's a problem. Though you both had that mutual agreement. That mutual agreement wasn't, oh, I can fuck with other people, but you can't.
I'm listening to what I'm saying. We all have choices in life.
Oh God, here we go with the bullshit.
Hold on, we got choices.
Here we go with the bullshit.
I'm not telling you it.
I wish my phone was cracking up just now like Chalk phone was just a while ago.
I'm not telling you that you can't do it. I'm not telling you can't do it.
We all have choices in life. Here we go. That shit always sound like that.
Professor Ogilvy.
Right. Shit, we all have choices.
I'm not saying you can't do it, but if you choose to do it, to every action, there's a reaction.
On both ends, right?
You're right. So the consequence of that action of yours is we remove this one thing off the table. But everything else stays. Everything else stays. It's just this one thing comes out the table. So you still getting a good deal out the situation. What are you losing? What are you losing?
What do you mean? What is she losing?
Because you still getting everything.
She don't get none of your love.
So what's the difference?
None of your love. She'll only be a tour to you.
What's the difference?
That's how she is.
What's the difference? I'll tell you the way for me.
I mean, because she wasn't a virgin when you met her.
That's true. You're right.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you. She already had body.
I agree with you on that. That part is agreeable. She wasn't a virgin, but anything, I don't care about anything before me. That's before me. I don't care if she didn't fuck with. Let me rephrase it. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. I used to worry about before then how many bodies she had before. So I was what's your body count? Now I don't worry. That was before me. So I don't have nothing to do with whatever was before me. I'm just talking about during me and after. That's the only difference at this point.
Why do you care though? Why does that part matter? If you're meeting women who don't want anything monogamous.
I mean, if we both agree on the monogamy part, then that's cool. We both agree on that. I'm just saying, now that I done looked at, okay, this dude over here, okay, you don't want to fuck with this dude. You don't want to fuck with that dude or that dude. I'm not gonna fuck with you like that.
But you'll still fuck her.
That's an ill
You say?
That's an ill too. Because I really don't want you to fuck. I really don't want you fucking with nobody else because there's a lot of nasty niggas out here. I don't want you to
Same with women. There's a lot of nasty bitches out here. A's look like you and me.
You're right. I agree with you on that one. But I know me. I ain't fucking no female without no plastic.
What that mean? You think the plastic cover everything?
It doesn't cover everything, but it definitely covers majority.
So what happens if the majority ain't what she got? She got the other shit.
You right. You damn sure have to expect.
Because I think the condom pack says that it doesn't protect against AIDS and HIV.
It doesn't protect you against everything.
It said AIDS and HIV.
Shit, we can't go into that conversation. We ain't got a condom. Well, I do got some condoms in my bag. I ain't got.
Well, you got condoms. See, that's that shit right there.
Pull them out. Is it the big M's? Is it the big M's? Pull them out. Let us see.
He said he got condoms in his bag.
Let me see that gold pack.
In the travel bag.
I always keep condoms on me. You never know. It's like a credit card. You never know when you might need it.
Show that gold pack. I'm sick of your shit, man.
And it be niggas like you.
I'm telling you. That just shows you how serious I take it. I'm not finna goddamn run if I
That just shows me how many times that you have no regard of how many times who you gonna hit. You just,
I'm just saying, you never know the occasion. It's like how they say in the streets, you rather get caught with it than caught without it. If the opportunity presents itself, I don't have time to run to the local QT or racetrack.
Yes, you do.
Or look, I ain't got time. The opportunity is
that
now.
That thing gonna get wet regardless, baby. It don't matter how long it's gonna take you to get to it.
Handle it.
The timing might not work out. The timing is working out for us right now to get this in.
So you mean you gotta talk to your man in order for your man to say no?
It ain't any of that. The timing might be cool for us right now to get it. I might get busy an hour from now.
I don't even know how we got to this conversation. This has nothing to do with the topic.
Because
goddamn box. Oh, goddamn wide person.
It was Chocolate fault because Chocolate said she wanted to do her own thug dizzle. That's how we got on this thing.
Yeah, that's right. You want to go out and do instead of just being a faithful, wholesome woman.
To a wholesome woman.
Fuck you. You want to be the face of wholesome man?
Why can't men be faithful, wholesome men? Why can't men only get into committed?
You'll be waiting on them niggas.
Well, let me say this. I think men can be faithful to a woman and hold it down, but it's like women like toxicity. Y'all like toxic shit.
No, that is not true.
A lot of women, y'all say that. It's like, if you're being nice to a woman, it seems like that shit goddamn will go out the window being nice, but they love that argumentative shit. I don't like argumentative shit. So I don't think that a man can't be faithful because I was with my ex. I was real focused on I was focused on her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about no other female. I didn't care about no other female. That shit didn't matter to me. She was who mattered to me. So I'm not gonna say that a man can't be faithful because a man can be faithful, but it's just the fact. Sometimes I think it's just curiosity, in my opinion, for us. We just goddamn want to try something new. It's just a new cat. You just want to try something new. That's the whole purpose of it. Not just trying to say that it's right. Say it again, Chop. Chop, both of y'all phones and froze and went out on me. I had to get both of y'all some new internet connections.
I said some women want to try new stuff too.
That's true. Some women do like to try new things. I agree with that. But again, it comes back to, I think it is selfish. It's biased. I'm not gonna sit down and say it's not. It's not. But when you in a committed relationship, like don't think too many dudes is gonna be cool with sharing. There's not gonna be too many men that's gonna be like, okay, cool, I'm cool with sharing you with another man. I'm not saying there's not guys out there like this in the world that won't do it, because it is guys out there that's in the world that will do it. But your main woman, this woman, the woman that you coming home to, the woman that you say you love, the woman that you giving your all to, there ain't gonna be too many men that's gonna be open-minded to sharing that woman with another man. Now, I know women don't want to share their man with another woman. I agree with. I'm not saying there's no difference. But Ja, where you at?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna have to get y'all got these old bootleg ass connections.
No, I just told you I'm in the middle of West Bubblefuck.
Oh well, yeah, you
like
did
I
tell
have
me.
bad service out here.
You did tell me that. Ja, I don't know what the hell going on with her phone. But
No,
I do
I don't
think
know. It was. I think she was on her computer.
men can be faithful. That part is very true, that a man can be faithful. Now, when it comes down to, I just think getting to the topic is saying you got to give me a time clock. You can't stay mad forever if you're gonna be with a person.
Listen, let me tell you something. So Layla's dad cheated on me in our marriage with a 17-year-old little girl, right? The little girl worked with us, right? Do you think that I treat him the same this day? I don't. I have no care in the world. No, I do not. I'm an asshole towards him. Very much so.
Okay, understandable on that. But let's say he cheated. What if it had been a grown woman? Would it have been different?
No.
Or would it? You still gonna be mad? No. I think we over. No, because now you done ruined it for me. I no longer look at you the same. I no longer really have respect for you. But what if he's doing everything else though? What if he's doing everything else? It was only sex, but it didn't take away from nothing else that he's doing.
I don't care nothing about nothing like that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. What you doing? That ain't got. I don't care.
But yet, and still, if a man is, so Chuck, you say you don't care, but if a man is broke though, so you telling me if you got if you got a 10 item list and you get 9 out of the 10, you still don't care?
Mm-mm.
So
because when I married you, you said because when I married you and I was with you, you said you was gonna be with me. You weren't gonna be with nobody else. You weren't gonna sleep around on nobody else or nothing like that. So all that
also, when you married them, you married for better or for worse, right?
Yeah, for better or for worse, and I left. The Lord said I got an option to leave if he cheat.
So what did you get married for if you was gonna leave when it got worse? See, people don't even live up to their vows.
No, I was homeless with him. I worked with him. I took care of him when he didn't have a job. I took care of him when he got ran over by a car. I had his baby. I did my part.
But that one cheating, it was a nip in the bud.
Over with.
So if none of that other stuff had happened and he had cheated, then what would it still been over with?
I gotta cook the other one. Huh?
If none of that other stuff had happened and he just cheated, would it still been okay? Let's work this out.
No. You should never cheated. You had no reason to cheat. Can you bring me some crispy chicken juniors? Please. You had no reason to cheat.
I feel like people push sex to the extreme, like
sex
is such a push to the extreme. Like, why is this so just for the sex?
Is supposed to be, especially between two people that's together and stuff like that. Sex is supposed to be like something like a special thing that y'all share between one another, and you're gonna go out and give it away. You're gonna go out and give my special love away to the next broad. Crazy as ever.
Who said it's not special?
Well, I gave you my all, and you're gonna go give it away to somebody that was 2 cents. You left $100 bill on the ground to go hang out with a 2 cent penny asshole.
No, not to go hang out with her, just to fuck her.
Oh.
That's all. That's all it was. I feel like if I feel like it still can be wrong if you commit it, but I just feel like why you gonna hold it over? You got now people that accept the person if they kill somebody and forgive you faster than if you go sleep with somebody. Like that's backwards.
Thank you. But yeah, but like I said, you know, a stable-minded person move different. Me, on the other hand, I'm an angry individual. You fuck with me, you better be ready for the consequences.
Okay, so now let's say if you bringing that you angry already to the table, I'm bringing that I'm angry to the. You know, I'm angry in the beginning. I already got anger. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. All this shit.
No, I don't be mad, mailman. Listen, I can't really. Sometimes that's the hard part. Is trying to explain. Some days I wake up and don't even know why I'm upset, angry, or nothing like that. It's just you got to let me go through that mood, and then you probably done went out there and did that, and now you done really put the icing on the cake. So I probably done woke up already on the bad foot and trying to stay out your way instead of saying, baby, I got an attitude today. I just chose to leave you alone. I chose to stay to myself instead. And then you gonna go out and you gonna cheat and you think I'm finna you done took me from an 8 to a 12.
So what if let's say okay, you wake up with that bad mood that day. Let's say you wake up a couple of days, you have a bad mood. How that bad mood might be what pushed him to cheat in the first place.
Well, then you shouldn't say that you can handle being with somebody that has mental issues. Just point blank period. You can't.
Okay, that's a true statement. So why don't the person that has mental issues say, you know what, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship?
I do. I say that. And then when I'm ready, I get into one. Yeah, but but at the end of the day, I see a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I do what I have to do. You know what I mean? I don't just put all the work on you. I do the work my damn self. But I've already warned you in the beginning. I told you who I was in the beginning.
Oh, no, you're right. So in life, we all make mistakes, right? We're not perfect, right?
Yeah.
So if we're not perfect, then and we all know that we're not perfect. You know that you're not perfect. Why would you still hold it over my head for months and months and months and try to make me feel guilty about it? I mean, I'm already feeling guilty enough about it. So I'm not saying I shouldn't feel guilty, but I'm already feeling guilty enough about it. But it's like it's no end. It's never an end to this. It's like
yes, it does. Everything dies down, mailman. I'll be talking my shit, but eventually it dies down. Like I'll leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? I'll never look at you the same. I'll never respect you the same or nothing like that. But I won't torture you like every single day.
See, for me,
but you can't never call it. You can't never ask me for nothing. You can't ask me for no favors. You can't ask me to be nice to you for real, because I'm gonna only be nice to you when I want to.
So you saying you get to pick and choose when you want to do something off of something that small?
But see, I'm different. Like I don't, because I don't choose when I get upset. You may do something that triggers me, that makes me think about what you did the first time.
Okay.
And then I'm all in my feelings again because it genuinely hurt me. So if I love you, like I'm never going to intentionally try to harm you. So even if you cheated on me and you did me wrong and I'm hurt about it, I'm not setting out to hurt you or to make you feel that pain, because I genuinely love you so much that I don't want you to hurt you. So if you and I are having a conversation and I bring up what you did to me last week or what you did to me last month or last year, it's genuinely a genuine feeling. It's not because I decide today is the day I'm going to bring up what you did in the past because I want to throw the past up in your face. Sometimes, in order for you to understand how I feel right now, I have to reflect back on something that you did.
Exactly.
Okay, but listen, like if you
bring it full course to the table, you know what I'm saying? To bring it full course.
But if it's a year, you telling me something that happened a year ago that you done told me that you forgave me about.
But just because I told you I forgave you, remember?
Just because we forgive you, don't mean we forget shit.
I'm the
but that's not what so listen to
my face every time. Like,
listen,
so you really
just because I forgave you doesn't
put it
mean
on brow.
No, listen. Just because I tell you I forgive you, that doesn't mean that the pain is not still there. A lot of people, I watched this sermon. I know you ain't, but listen, I watched this sermon one time, and the guy, the pastor, made a lot of sense about how people, we forgive on the surface, but we don't have the fundamentals of forgiveness. So when I say I forgive you, I don't
think we don't. I think we do have it. I think we don't use it though.
No, we don't have the fundamentals. A lot of people don't know how to forgive. You forgive on the surface by saying I forgive you, but we don't put in that work to actually forgive you.
But okay, so now but see, who fault is that for you not putting the work in?
But maybe you do. Maybe you did put in the work, but you still didn't have the fundamentals of forgiveness. So you really didn't do anything but what you thought you're supposed to do.
Okay,
so you really know how to forgive someone. Just because
so let me what is forgiveness to you then? What would be forgiveness to you? Then what is forgiveness? Because I tell you, for me, if I tell you, okay, if you cheated on me and you cheat on me and you go out, I'm mad about it, I'm hurt about it, I'm pissed off about it. I'm not gonna forget it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna remember it. So I'm not saying that I'm gonna forget. But at some point and in some moment, I can't keep throwing this up in your face. So sooner or later, okay, if I choose to continue to enjoy these moments with you and continue to chase life with you, at some point I have to be willing to forgive you and say, you know what, that was the past. If it comes back up, if a friend or somebody bring it back up or whatever, I done already forgave you about it because that's what I told you I'm gonna do. I can't wait because I woke up today a year or two later and I woke up today because I'm mad because somebody pissed me off at work. Now that I'm mad about somebody pissing me off at work, now I got the right. That gives me the right to come back and be mad at you and say, "Well, you cheated on me 2 years ago." But shit, just the other day, the other week, we was having great times. We went on vacations and everything.
And we did all of that, and you still cheated. So you know what I'm saying? Like this is what I don't understand is like how do you feel like that materialistic shit is supposed to pacify?
It ain't even materialistic.
We don't even finish. How do you expect?
Hold on 1 second.
He ain't got no answer, Jar.
You might be sick. You know Richard B with the dumb shit.
Oh, all right. Finish what you were saying now.
I just said
I had to get something to drink.
Watch this shit.
I said, why do you feel like how the material things and frivolous trips or whatever is supposed to pacify the emotional turmoil that you just put me through?
Jai, it's been 2 years.
I don't care if it's been 5. If your mom passed and it's been 2 years, are you going to just get over her death, or are you going to continue to feel some type of way every Mother's Day, every birthday? It's the same thing.
No, okay. That means you haven't figured out how to process when things happen. Because in life, we know that like death is going to come.
That don't mean anything. That doesn't make it feel any better.
It doesn't make you feel any better, but it shouldn't make you hurt.
When the birthday comes and you can't call her, when Mother's Day comes, you can't call her. When school time comes around and she ain't calling you like, hey, what kids need for school? You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that you're going to miss. Those are the things that have pierced that emotional part of your body, that emotional part of you. So the same thing happens when you are in a committed relationship and you have been in that relationship for a long time. That hurt hits different.
Okay, but here's the thing about it. Okay, here's what I'm saying. I get what you're using as an analogy to say, okay, yes, you lose someone that you love. That is a pain. That's a hurt. But
it's the same thing because now I've lost you. I I've lost what we used to be. You know what I'm saying? I've lost.
Chocolate.
I don't know. Maybe the ketchup got into the thing.
But I hear what you're saying on that. But here's what I'm trying to point out to you on it is this. Oh, there go chocolate. Hold on, let me bring it back in. There she go.
My fault, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna walk away from the phone. Y'all finish talking. I'm gonna walk away. Let me go grab this mustard.
I thought ketchup got in the phone.
Huh?
I thought ketchup got in the phone.
Oh Lord. I haven't heard that.
Okay. You haven't learned how to process situations. You just learned how to hold on to it. That's the thing about people. People don't learn how to process shit. You have, if it's a problem, come up with a solution. But people just continue to add problems on top of a problem. Nobody figures out how to come up with a solution to the problem. So if you lose a loved one, then sooner or later you have to come up with a solution to be able to say, you know, I miss my loved one, and I wish my loved one was here with me to enjoy these moments. But I had to understand it was their time to go to watch over me in a different way, or to go into their afterlife or something. You have to.
That doesn't mean that hurt isn't going to still be there, Reggie.
It doesn't mean that.
That doesn't mean that hurt. I'm gonna tell you, my dad has been
learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, you learn how to go on with life day by day, right? But that doesn't mean the pain isn't there. That just means that you're not a walking crybaby every day or a walking bucket of water. That means that you're not out here just, you know, driving and all of a sudden you just can't keep your composure. But that doesn't mean that in the processing period that the emotional part of that is still not there. You're still going to listen, my dad has been missing for over 20 years. When his birthday come around, when Father's Day come around, I don't have a tombstone to lay anything on. So yeah, that emotional whatever is still there.
What?
He on the phone.
Oh.
I get you saying that. I get you saying it, but what I'm trying to get you to just basically say is, you still have to learn how to deal and process trauma, no matter what that trauma is. You can't. Does that give you the right 3 years from now? If you wake up and you think about that loved one to go to work and get an attitude.
But nobody said it was an attitude. You processed it differently. Yes, but that doesn't mean the emotional part is not there.
But it is attitude, because if you walk into work now and people saying,
why would losing that?
Leave me alone. Oh,
why would a hurt of somebody of missing someone cause you to be angry? I've never experienced that, anger and sadness at the same time. I'm only angry with somebody if you piss me off, but I know how to check my emotion at the door. And if you process, like you said, process correctly, then you know how to do that. But that doesn't mean when I'm in my quiet space that I don't feel any type of way, or I'm not.
I mean, you can reminisce it, but if we're gonna coexist together.
So that's what I was waiting on you to say. So just like you can reminisce that in your quiet space, you can reminisce the hurt that was inflicted on you in a relationship for the person that you still lay beside every day. Because now, go ahead.
I'm not saying that you can't have a reminiscence of it. I'm just saying, like you were saying, if 2 years later, 2 years go by, you wake up and you feel some type of way 2 years later, and you get an attitude with that person all over again.
It's not just all of a sudden act, though. That could mean, so you and I could be sitting in the bed talking, and you could say, man, I'm about to go, it's 7 o'clock at night, I'm going to play ball with my boys. But the last time you went to go play ball with your boys, you really was playing with your balls with the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
but you see it again, though. You ain't forgave. You still
that's not forgiving. That's not
you assuming the worst. Why you got?
Because the worst happened before.
But that was 2 years ago. So you
it don't matter.
Tell me, if you tell me that you about to go out with your homegirl, I gotta trust you until you do something
because
wrong
I set that dynamic for you. You are comfortable in that because I made you comfortable. I never cheated. I never laid around on you, and I made you comfortable in that position. Like if we're in a relationship, I'm gonna make sure you're comfortable in that relationship.
If you was the one that cheated, and I was to choose to say that I'm gonna forgive you, and then I forgave you, and then now you say
you forgave me,
and
then you go in my car and take down my mileage to make sure I'm going to the place I said I'm going to. What you mean?
That
right playing with chocolate?
No, that right there is a situation.
No.
That was the first time.
I don't give a fuck. It was the third.
Just the first time, but you can't compare 1 to 3.
No,
two different numbers.
Man. You are signed, sealed, and delivered, baby.
You can't, Josh. Come on. You can't. I wish somebody in the comments, there's no way that you can tell me 2 years later and you telling me you done forgave me and then you come back up and throw this in my face.
But that doesn't mean that I haven't. So listen, so when things look the same and they feel the same, sometimes, I mean, it's not.
But
it's not thrown up in your face. Listen, it's not thrown up in your face to say, but you did this last time, fuck you. It's more so of, I feel uneasy, and this is why I feel uneasy.
But if I did everything to make you feel easy, if I'm sitting here like, look, okay, hey, look.
Reggie, how many times do men cheat? You think they cheat one time and then they get caught and they be like, man, I ain't gonna fucking cheat again?
Because he think we boo.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what one of my really good friends told me.
But you can't even answer that. You can't answer that question because don't nobody know how many times a person cheat.
Right. So listen, let me tell you what a good male friend of mine said to me. That men that are creatures of habit, they will cheat more than once, but the next time they cheat, they'll try to do it more discreetly. They'll find a better way to do it the next time so that they possibly won't get caught. And I argued him down. I didn't believe that shit. Like I was like, nah, people change. People can change.
People can. People can change. That they can.
But so I say that to say, just because you did it 2 years ago and you did everything in your power to make me feel comfortable, maybe those same things that you did then were the same things you did at that point. And I was comfortable because I trusted you. So now there's a lot of factors in this that plays a part. Now you have to rebuild that trust again. Now
it's been 2 years.
And you thinking, but how long were we together? Is the question.
Let's say 5 years.
We were together 5 years before you cheated?
Yes, let's just say 5 years.
So 5 years worth of building trust, building this foundation, building this whatever. 5 years worth of that. And
go out, I make a mistake. And what you say, it wasn't a mistake.
I don't understand that either. Like, how can you say that that's a mistake? I never understood that in my life. Like, a mistake is like, oh shit, I wrote my J wrong or some shit like that. Like, but you mistakenly fall into another woman like that. That shit don't make sense to me.
John, that's all that was on his mind. Mistake. He said, like that.
A mistake meaning I allow myself to put myself and get in a situation I shouldn't have been in.
Okay.
That's what the mistake would be.
What I don't understand is like if you know that you have everything at home and you don't want anything to interfere with that because that's what you have deemed home. And
But you're not thinking about that in the moment. That's
what
makes
you should. So that's what I don't understand. Like, how do you not think about how that can possibly
maybe you didn't get comfortable.
But men are so strategic, you know what I'm saying? So if you're that strategic and you think about how not to get caught, in the midst of thinking of not getting caught, your woman should come to the forefront, or your man. So you know,
we threw. You just said one of the contributing factors. One of the contributing factors is how long we've been dating. I said, okay, you could have been dating for 5 years. Okay, so you said a lot of things way into it, but let's say, okay, let's throw maybe a contributing factor could be maybe you ain't doing something that you used to do when I met you 5 years ago. Maybe your body didn't change.
So that's so having a relationship, being in a committed relationship, also takes the form of being able to talk about any and everything. You should.
But you can. What if you tell you? I went to a customer house one time. Let me tell you something that happened. Okay, so you said you should be able to talk. I was at this customer house and she had gained weight from having a baby.
Did you tell her she was fat? She should have beat your ass for that shit.
She should have what?
She should have beat your ass if you told her she was
fat. No. I ain't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Chocolate. Look in the camera. Look.
What did you do? Wait a minute.
She having triplets.
What's going on? What am I? You're pregnant. Triplets.
Yeah.
What? When, Joe?
Close your mouth.
Oh.
She said, oh.
I'll take
you. Having triplets.
You
not ready? See, that's that shit. So you just go fat. See that shit right now? See that shit? Oh, it's just so good.
Who
okay.
That's why you digitize. What?
It's just one big baby.
I don't know what it is.
I said, is it really triplets in there, or is it just one baby?
No, it's not.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, thank the Lord, because I was going to say they're going to cry at the same time.
Still the other be on mailman.
Y'all have all the babies that y'all want. Y'all can keep on having them if y'all would like. If you would like to have a baby too, more power. I salute y'all. I'm not having none. I'm good. My grandbaby is
not doing that shit. I'm not having no kid. That kid ain't leaving that hospital with me. I would take that baby and drop it off at the Supreme Court. That baby ain't gonna make it. Let me take a pregnancy test and that man come up positive. That baby ain't gonna make it. A permanent. Not.
You're so stupid.
Oh man, Lord. Okay, all right. So let me get this. We gonna come to a conclusion with this. Okay. So what I was saying. Okay. So we went to I met the customer house, and the customer's brother is over there, and her husband is standing right there while we doing the job. The brother said, "Man, you done got big. You fat." The sister and shit, the little said, whatever. The husband said, now let me have said the same thing. Oh, I would have been in hot water. The exact same thing. She laughed it out with her brother. It was a joke. It was no problem. It was
that cool. Hit different. It's
the same thing.
That hurt hit different.
I don't have that same relationship with my brother as I do with you. My relationship with you is more intimate. It may have hurt my feelings when my brother said it, but our relationship is different, so I'm gonna laugh it off because I gotta be hard for my brother. But for you, I'm more vulnerable. You already know the buttons that make me tick. You already know what makes me emotional and what makes me cry because you and I have those intimate conversations.
But your brother should know what make you cry too.
Nah, me and my brother don't have that intimate relationship. Me and my brother are just what it is, me and my brother. That's like saying, I don't know, like I share with my spouse my deepest secrets. I share with him, things that no one else should know. Because that's what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we have an intimate relationship. My relationship with my brother is what's on the surface. We may have conversations and deep conversations, but my brother knows certain things and my sister knows certain things, but not what my lover knows. My lover, we connect on a different level. My lover.
So, yeah.
So now so now you saying that it's the same. I can say the exact same thing, but I'm gonna get a different reaction for saying the exact same thing. All right. So
absolutely.
Now you're gonna get the real reaction is what you're gonna get because we share that together. Like we share our intimate conversations together. We connect on a different level. So you already know that. So if my brother said that and I laughed about it, later on that evening, you and I are gonna talk about it and we're gonna talk about how it really made me feel.
No, she said it right there in front. She was like, yeah, you're right. If you had said something that said that shit, it would have been a problem. She told him.
But what you probably didn't see was the conversation that they had more in depth when you left.
Now I didn't see what went on afterwards. But my thing is what I'm saying, trying to get with that is this. We said it's a reasoning for why he probably went out and cheated. If I can't tell you without you getting mad at me, if I'm trying to tell you again, you could have stopped cooking for me. You might have stopped cleaning. You probably started.
Then go get a plate from the bitch, not no pussy. I'm just saying. If you ain't good,
Mr. Drill Sergeant, ready.
Go get a fucking plate from the bitch. Like
you gonna have a problem with that.
Listen, you gotta tell me because the plate gonna be gone by the time you get to my house.
You still gonna have a problem if you find out that I was eating some food. Why another bitch?
But guess what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ass in that kitchen.
But I won't be as mad. I won't be as mad.
Shit, you gonna treat it the same way as if I slept with her. I might as well slept with her.
No,
it's gonna be the same
I would not. I would not be as mad.
I'm gonna be like, first of all,
you telling me, hold on, chop. If your man walk in the house like
he did. He had a coworker.
Oh, that shit did happen to Chop. Remember we talked about that on Studio Talk. Remember?
No, for real.
I don't remember that.
Keith had a lady at his job cooking for him every day. She made him lunch every day.
And you didn't have no problem with that?
Not at all. Why? Because I don't cook.
She don't cook. She said that on Studio Talk. She definitely said that shit on Studio Talk. I remember that shit.
Yeah, I don't cook, so I don't care. She can feed you all day long. Help me, help you, help me, baby.
Miss T said she can't cook, so she don't mind if someone else cook for her.
Hell no, she don't. Hell no.
Right, absolutely.
Well,
shit.
That's a rare.
That ain't never gonna hurt my feelings, baby. Never. And then I'm gonna go get me a big fat plate from the fish market. You better understand that. Oh yes. And then while I'm munching, don't say you hungry. You shouldn't even be hungry.
So what you gonna tell him? Go tell that bitch to fix you a plate?
Absolutely not. I'm just say wait till tomorrow. She got you.
Damn.
Nah, for me, it'll be different because I don't want no woman cooking for my man, but I cook. I cook all the time. That's very
rare. Your average woman, because see, what's going to make it bad, I'm going to tell you, what's going to make it bad is you're going to start thinking, well, damn, if she's cooking for you, what else is she doing for you? That thought going to come in your brain.
I cook a little bit. I cook.
The way you handle that, Reggie, is you continue, you ride your man all night until he can't, he done and he too sore to give it to somebody else. So you ain't got to worry about that shit. No, baby, we got to get this back up. Let's go. Because if he's too tired to come out the door, he's too tired to give it to he's too tired, baby. It's too raw. He can't give it to nobody else.
Lord have mercy. Y'all is out the same, man. Y'all, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think, that doesn't necessarily mean, I think cooking is going to be worse.
So
I cook a little
go
bit.
in the kitchen and start cooking more. To be honest with you, because I don't want no woman cooking for my man but I was always told the way to a man's heart is his stomach, and what happens when he decides not to bring his plate home, he decides to eat it over there. Then
see what I'm saying? It's opening up the door for something else.
Absolutely, and it's gonna open the door for me to kick her damn door in. So to avoid that situation, I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna cook. You want breakfast, baby? You go to work at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'll be up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but I need somebody.
Hold on, though. Why
I
did
need
it take
somebody
for
like
another
my
woman to
situation.
start doing something before you start doing your
I
duty?
cook every day anyway.
I'm just saying hypothetically. Anyway, why would it take for somebody else to make a woman, or even if it's a man, why does it take for somebody else to make you do what you should have been doing in the first place?
Sometimes that's what it does take. I mean, just like when we're talking about the scenario of cheating, that in itself could have been the ice that broke, the icebreaker. Now we can have it. Now it has opened up a door for us to have communications that maybe we weren't able to have before. Because now I want to know, why did you do this?
That's basically what I was leading up to. The fact of, if you done made out, if these changes again, body wise, we know people gain weight, they get out of shape, and now you're not looking the way that when I met you 5 years ago to how you look today.
And his fat ass probably don't look like that either. He probably got a motherfucking gut sticking all over his belly. His
Talk about it, y'all.
Talk about me gaining weight.
Absolutely.
Ain't got no hairline no more. The hairline
not a man. Not a man.
It was something that made him, that what you was going on, that made this man go out and cheat.
But you know what? I was told yesterday that some men just cheat because they're intrigued.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. I'm not gonna disagree with that at all.
When you have your it at home,
it ain't got nothing to do with the it, because you're not gonna you don't want to lose that anyway. It's just.
But if you don't want to lose that, then why go out and
again
fuck it up?
Again, as a man, you just thinking. You sometimes be thinking with your dick. You're not thinking with this head.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Now he with the 20 and messed up and left his 80. And God forbid if she just a 10 and only
he didn't leave the 80. He didn't, but he ain't. That's the thing. I'm not gonna leave you.
You
left me. You want that motherfucker know when you lay down, you left me.
At the very end of the day, when you done fucked up like that, the best thing you can do is give her space. First of all,
that's true.
Sometimes women don't want space,
and then
space creates more issues.
So how do I win then? So if I'm
win by not fucking cheating, duh. That's how you fucking win.
I'm not already cheated, so we can't take that out the table. I'm not already.
Well, you asked me that in our argument. That's what the fuck I'm gonna tell you.
You can't throw. We goddamn. We can't throw that. That's already. We here now.
To be honest with you, Reggie, I don't have the answer to that. Just speaking of.
I don't. Me either, because I'm a ratchet. I'll bust your lip.
No, I will. But
yeah. So. But I wish I had a conclusion for you, but I don't, because different strokes for different folks.
Because I mean, speaking from experience, like I've been through that. I've been in a relationship. That's my personal business. I was in a relationship for almost 6 years, and he cheated a few times in our relationship, and I took him back, and I decided I was gonna forgive him. And it was harder every time. It was harder for him. It was hard for him to try to get back that person he had in me before. But it was hard for me to forgive, not just on the surface, but internally, because in my heart, I knew that he was struggling within himself to be the man that he wanted to be.
Vaughn, what you need?
But I didn't know
what you need.
How long was I supposed to be there? I didn't know when enough was enough, because I wasn't.
So right there, on the bottom shelf.
Yeah, and it's cooler.
So I decided to forgive him and to move forward.
No, that's not happening.
And as
Vaughn, I'm doing this. Let me mute my camera.
Both parties try so hard for things to be right, to where the trying so hard is what exhausts both parties, and sometimes it's draining on both sides. But for me, it was a lot more draining because I was still worried about his happiness, his peace, and I came to the conclusion this go around that I was more drained I was more drained because I was continuously trying to add to his peace, where I forgot about my own.
Okay, I mean, I get that. I mean, I get that. Well, you putting somebody else before you. So I get you saying that, but at the end of the day, what I'm gonna conclude and say for me is what I feel is I'm not saying that you don't have the right to be hurt, because you do have the right to be hurt. No matter who it is, man or woman, you have the right to be hurt, because if this person made a
poor
person made a
decision.
vow to you, but if they made a vow to you and they broke their vow, it doesn't necessarily mean y'all got to be married. But if they made a vow to you and they broke their vow, then I agree. You have the right to be mad, and you definitely should. You definitely can't nobody tell you that, oh, okay, well that was yesterday, you need to let that shit go. Yeah, you can't. You do have the right to be able to take your time to be able to get to where you feel comfortable, and if you're willing to forgive, then forgive. But at the same time, you can't just drag it on and think that I'm gonna keep coming into this house that's supposed to be at home, and 3 months that went by and I'm just chilling. I'm giving you your time. We moving forward. I'm not pressuring you on nothing or anything. 6 months to go by, we still like it's gotta be.
I think the jargon is different. The jargon should be different. The jargon should be, I am going to forgive you, not I forgive you right now. Because, just thinking back on my team, I learned that forgiveness. I never understood why people was like, if you forgive me, then you're supposed to be over this and blah, blah, blah. I never understood that. And so one day I was talking to my granddaddy, and he brought up a scripture. And what it pretty much says is that forgiveness equals a clean slate.
Say that again. Forgiveness what?
Forgiveness equals a clean slate.
I agree with that. I do agree with
that. I never knew that. So I didn't, like I said, I never had those fundamentals. I was always taught, if I say I forgive you, then I'm working on forgiving you. But for other people, forgiveness is different, So maybe the jargon should be different. I mean, what I said, my deliverance to you should be, I'm going to work on forgiving you. In the meantime, this is how I feel. And then you make that decision to say, well, I believe you're worth it, so I'm gonna stick it out, and I'm gonna be here while you're working on forgiving me.
You know what? That's a good conclusion. I like that, Jai. I do. I like that was good. I can see that. I'm gonna work on, and then at the same time, you giving him the choice to stay if he wants to stay.
Right.
Is that
even though you didn't give me that choice in our relationship?
I didn't. The man or the woman, that person, the partner did not give you the choice when they made that decision. So you're very much right on that, and I agree on that. But shit, I'm not gonna stay and wait for your ass to wait no damn 6 months, and you coming to this motherfucker with your attitude, and you think you know what? So you know what? You gave me the choice to say that I must stay, that I can stay with you or I can leave. I done tried this shit for the last 3 months.
But it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be as easy as it was for you to walk out that door and cheat. Because like I say, women love hard. We love with
men love harder than women.
Sometimes. But when you talk about male man don't love shit but his music and his businesses and his kids.
Hell no. That's not a man loves harder than a woman. When me and my ex broke up, that shit fucked me up for months.
So if that fucked you up for months, imagine if she would have cheated.
If she would have cheated, the way I would have handled it, if she had cheated.
No. Imagine how you would have felt.
It would have definitely bothered me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it wouldn't have bothered me over her. Yes, it would have over her. So, but when she moved on, she got into another relationship in no time. I wasn't studying in a relationship. We love harder than women do. I feel that's why you see men don't share their feelings, because of how a man would throw up a block to keep from sharing his feelings, because our reaction, most men don't know how when you break a man's heart, they don't know how to just sit there and eat a bowl of ice cream and watch
we don't know how to do it neither.
All women can't do that either.
Exactly. We don't know how to do it neither.
Especially if women were not raised in a feminine household where eating ice cream and watching TV all day was the way to go. Some women are emotionally built just like men are. And
they do have some women that's like that. They true. That is true. I agree with you on that. But
right.
I'm just addressing that men, we do love hard, but like after my ex, I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna invest for me to feel the way that I felt after me and her broke up. And my intentions wasn't even for us to not to be together. My intentions was just for hoping it was gonna make us get better. So my intentions was never for us to actually break up. It just backfired.
Space is never good. I don't believe that.
I mean, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, space is an excuse to go out and explore. That's how I feel, because people don't take space the way it's supposed to.
I'm sorry, y'all, but my phone is like on 5%. I don't know when it's gonna cut off.
We about to get ready and wrap it up anyway. We finna come. It was good. I mean, you're right. I learned that my plan of what I was hoping to work backfired, and I had to accept it because I made a decision and I thought it was going to go one way, but it went another way. So I had to accept it with that. But we as men do, just to address that subject, we as men do love hard, I feel, but we just don't love
out loud.
We don't love like that, like because we throw a block up, because at that point, like when you get your heart broken, if you get your ass whooped, you can go get you some Percocets, get high than a motherfucker, numb the pain like a motherfucker. When you get your heart broken, man, you got to deal with that shit.
But that's what we're trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When a woman gets her heart broken, it's a different type of feeling. That's a different hurt, especially for.
I was able to get together though. I had a time limit on it.
But you didn't have a time limit. That was when you decided to get up and move forward. And in all actuality, you found a way to go day by day. And the only way that you did that was to say that I'm not going to deal with women on that level again. That's true. In all actuality, you did not get over it. You are still dealing with it. And the way that you deal with it is not to open that wound up again by allowing yourself to be in a committed relationship. So you are still dealing with I was
still able to move on, but still make a woman feel good.
All right, y'all, I gotta go. Let me talk about it.
All right, love you, Chop.
All right, Chop.
All right, love you too, cool. I'll see y'all soon.
All right. So it became to that point to where you know, it's like, you know, hey, I came up with a conclusion. I found something that worked. So I don't bring that pain to no other woman. So just because another woman won't get me monogamously because of what happened, doesn't mean I'm gonna go into this dealing with another woman and treat her bad. We're just gonna have fun. I just know what my boundaries is, and what my limits is.
Right.
You know, so
that's how you decided to mask the pain. But some people can't do that. You know, some people don't know how to mask the pain. You know, as women are a lot more vulnerable. We are, especially when we've spent majority of our years, you know, dedicating them to you.
So, and the wrap this up then, because it's a great conversation. You feel, in your opinion, that it wouldn't be that a person should deal with it, and you give them the option to stay if they want to stay.
Right. Like, we should have that conversation is going to be, you know, I'm working on forgiving you, and we both know this is going to be hard to do, you know, so, you know, it's your choice. Either you want to stay, either you feel like I'm worth it, so you're going to stay and stick this out with me and help me put these pieces together and have these hard conversations, or you just leave and allow me to pick it up myself.
For me, what I would say, I agree with you on to a certain extent to where, yes, okay, if you give me the option to stay because I fucked up, then yes, I'm willing to say, okay, yeah, you worth it to stay. And I'm going to try my best to do what I can do to rebuild the trust and rebuild what we had. But at the same time, I'm not going to drown myself out and make myself miserable just to make you happy, because then all we did is a role reversal.
But and so I'm not okay for me to reverse. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
It was a role reversal, so I'm not gonna do a role reversal to bring myself down now just to lift you up. So if it becomes to the point to where we can work this out and it's gonna come to it makes sense if I can stick it out in 6 months, a year, and we have to just build that back up. And I'm willing to do it, yes. But if it's something that's just like, it doesn't seem like this is ever going to fix itself, then it's best for us to just go ahead and part ways. It doesn't make sense to be in something that's never going to progress or that you're never going to let go. It's never going to get nowhere. We became stagnant. Now we're running in place. So that's how I would feel coming towards dealing with a situation like that. Dealing with a situation of, yes, if it's a time on it, sooner or later, I'm going to come to that point. If I was to say, I'm not going to necessarily say 3, 4, 5 months, you're not going to say that, but it's going to be to where once I see enough has been done, like with anything, even with the job that you work, they give you time limits. So if you do something wrong, you're on a 30-day probation. So you just know, okay, I better not fuck up after 30 days and keep it moving. So I feel like you gotta be willing to consider the other person as well as considering your feeling, even though they fucked up. I'm not saying that they fucked up and like you said, they made a choice, but you still gotta consider it if you still plan on being with them, or you just need to make the decision to say, you know what, let me go on here, let's part ways, and I'd rather start over with somebody else.
Okay.
Y'all heard it, man. We had a great time, man. A good time talking, good speaking. It was real good, man. This is my people job. We had Miss Chaka on live. I enjoyed it, man. I hope that y'all had a good time and really had fun. I thank y'all for listening, coming in and watching and looking out for us and just enjoying with the whole segment. As always, it's Mailman. Let's talk about it. I enjoy the talk. Go check out Now You See Me brand. That's the clothing brand that you see that's behind me, NYCM. And then also we got DigiFilms coming, so we're gonna be dropping these movies. So if you're an independent film creator, check out digifilms.com. We're getting ready to drop that for your streaming app where you can go watch movies and upload it and start generating income for you. So got a lot of stuff that's coming. As always, thank y'all. We got to get up out of here. All right, Miss Ja.
Love you later, y'all.
Catch you.